Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know I sound a little nasally right now because I have been sick for the past few days, but today I was like, I really want to film, so don't mind my nasally voice, okay? Today I want to show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures because for many months now I have been keeping up with my white theme. Before I get into showing you guys how I edit my photos, let me just say, if any of you out there are wanting to commit to a white Instagram theme, there are 3 things that you need to keep in mind. First thing, obviously having a white Instagram theme is very limiting. So you're not going to be able to take a lot of different photos. I mean, you still can, like I still take them and put it on Snapchat or I put it on Twitter, but for your Instagram wise, it's going to be much more limited than what you're used to. For example, you're not going to be able to take nighttime photos anymore. So if you're doing something cute at night, you know, or you at the club and you took a picture, it's not going to go well with your Instagram theme because the photo is going to be dark. The second thing you have to keep in mind is that whenever you take a photo, you have to go against some sort of bright or white background. So if you're wanting to take like a outfit of the day, you don't want to go up against a red wall because that's just not going to go well with your theme. Last thing you want to keep in mind is when you're taking your pictures, you want to be somewhere bright, which I'm going to show you guys how to whiten your background and things like that in this video. But those things are just some things to keep in mind. I know it'd be real serious and some people think that is doing too much, but I feel like if you're committed to your white theme and that's something you like, I see it as something that is artistic for me and it challenges me every day to take better photos. So if any of you want to learn how to do a white theme, then let's just jump right in. So the photo I'm going to be using to demonstrate everything today is this one that I just edited and posted to my Instagram just a few days ago. I decided to pick this picture because I feel like it's such a drastic change from the original. So this is the original. It's actually pretty dark and orangey, and I was able to get it to this bright white. So I felt like this would be the perfect example. So let's just jump right in and get started. So the app that I like to use to edit my photos is FaceTune. I have it over here in my photography folder. So the app is FaceTune, and oh girl, I just edited a selfie. Don't mind that. But anyway, with FaceTune, it is an app that you have to pay for. I believe it was a girl. Siri, I ain't talking to you. Hang on. Okay. So with FaceTune, you have to pay, I believe, $4 or $5 for this app, but I feel like it's really worth it. All right. So once you get to the app, you're going to load up the photo that you want to edit. In my case, this is the one that I'll be using. And with my white theme, I find that what I basically do majority of the time is just bring up the brightness. So I go to filters, right down here to lighting. For me, I find that I always use either lighter or exposed. The difference between lighter and exposed is that exposed brings up the brightness overall throughout the entire photo, where I feel like lighter just brings out the highlights of each photo. So with this picture, if you're working with something that is pretty dark, you want to go in with exposed. So after I tap exposed, you see that the photo already got a little brighter, so you can scroll up or down to make the photo brighter. Usually you don't want to blast it too much because you're still going to go in and whiten the details. So with this part, it's really up to how bright you want it to be and what you feel like fits your theme the most. So just play around with it. All right, so after you have that down, you can play around with other lighting features. So I'm just going to tap on lighter and play around with it. And once it's up to the brightness that you want, without really washing out everything else, just leave it at that and save it. And now as to how I whiten the background. Right here, there's a whiten tool. I believe this whiten tool is more meant for things like whitening your teeth in a selfie or something like that, but it works really well on just whitening things in general. So I go to whitening. If you want to be very precise, you can go ahead and get a stylus tool, or you can take your finger and like really just go and brush around. But I find that that's actually kind of hard, especially when you want to whiten things that are very small. So as you can see with the whiten tool, it's already whitening the background. And you can also take your stylus tool, go in and just whiten the background. Alright, so as you can see right here, I got it pretty white, and you can actually compare the before and after by tapping this tool right here. So that's the before and that is the after. But yeah, that's basically what you do if you want to whiten the background of your pictures. And another thing you can do, because sometimes when you're whitening things, it really takes away the detail of the picture. So right down here, you can select details, and after you select details, you can go in and really pick out where you want the detail to be sharper again. So another tip I wanted to give you guys is if ever you were to take a selfie and you felt like the background was a little too orangey, so this one for example, I have quite a few filters on it to make it look this white. So here I have the original photo, and when it's this orangey, what I like to do is I go into the apps that are built into our phone, and I like to put it on fade. Fade usually really tones down the orangeness. After that, I just take this picture, go into FaceTune, and just play around with it. So here's the before, and this is the after. Another tip I have for you guys is if you are editing a photo and you start to feel like that picture is losing some contrast or just definition, tap on filters, go back to lighting, and I really like to use either one of these. I find myself using S-curve more. So once you tap S-curve, you can see the contrast of the picture really shot up. So you can play around with this one as well, just to get some definition and saturation back in the picture if you would like. Alright guys, so in a nutshell, that is how I edit my Instagram pictures. It's actually really simple. You just have to keep in mind to take your photos with a bright and white background, and while you're editing, you just want to pull up the brightness, the exposure level, and just add your details back into the photo after you're done. So that is my theme so far. It's been going on for quite a few months, and I'm quite proud of how it's coming along. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this long awaited video. I hope it was helpful and inspire some of you to start having fun with your Instagram, whether it's a white theme, a rainbow theme, a black and white theme, whatever it may be. I find it so fun to keep up with the Instagram theme because it challenges me every day to take better photos, or I just see things in a different perspective, and I feel like it just makes me feel challenged, and I like that. So I hope you all have fun with it, and be sure to like this video if you guys enjoyed it or found it helpful, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!